You train abs every day. No rest, no mercy. And still look in the mirror wondering why nothing's changing. So let's settle this once and for all. Should you train abs every day? Or is that habit secretly holding you back? Abs are one of the most overused and misunderstood muscle groups in fitness because people hear they recover faster and assume that means they can be punished daily without consequences. But faster recovery doesn't mean instant recovery. And when you hammer your core with high-intensity sets to failure every single day, you never give your nervous system or muscle tissue time to adapt, which is where real strength and growth actually happen. Yes, your abs work constantly, stabilizing your spine. When you walk, brace during push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and even when you breathe. But constant activation is not the same as productive training, and confusing the two is why so many people have strong abs that never look strong. When you train abs every day, what you mostly build is endurance, the ability to hold tension longer, brace better, and resist fatigue. And that's valuable for posture, athletic performance, and calisthenic skills. But endurance alone doesn't create thick, defined abs that pop through your physique. Visible abs require progressive overload just like any other muscle, meaning harder variations, longer lever arms, added resistance, and increased time under tension, not the same easy circuit repeated forever. Another hard truth people avoid is that abs not showing is rarely an training problem at all. It's usually a body fat problem, a nutrition problem, or a progression problem, and you can do 1,000 crunches a day and still never see your abs if fat is covering them or your training stimulus never changes. This is where daily training can make sense, but only if it's done intelligently. Low to moderate intensity work focused on control, breathing, stability, and positioning. Think hollow holds, planks, dead bugs, light leg raises, and bracing drills, movements that strengthen your core without frying it, allowing you to recover while still reinforcing good patterns. On the other hand, your harder obsessions, the ones that actually build muscle, should be treated like real workouts, not afterthoughts, and that usually means 2 to 4 focus sessions per week where you push difficulty, challenge leverage, slow the tempo, and apply real tension, then step back and let adaptation happen. This balance is what most people miss. They either do nothing for their core or they do too much with no structure, and both lead to stagnation. The smartest approach is combining intentional hard sessions with lighter daily or near-daily activation work, so your abs get stronger, thicker, and more functional without burning out or stalling progress. So yes, you can train abs every day, but only if you understand what you're training them for, because mindless volume builds frustration while intentional training builds results, and if you want abs that don't just work but actually show, smart always beats brutal.